Good morning, everyone. Respected Sir William Mark Tully, respected Dr. Pratibha Rai, respected Dr. Devi Prasanna Patnaik, and my friend Chief Rasmi Ranjan Parida, and of the dais also there are very important persons, Mr. Sanjay Ahirwal, Executive Director NDTV, Mrs. Susuma Seth, actress and eminent writer, and other dignitaries on the dais, friends from the media and distinguished guests present at this August gathering. I extend my warm regards to you all. I'm extremely happy and proud to be part of this inauguration ceremony of the Kalinga Literary Festival. I congratulate my friend Dhirendra Kara, who could not remain present in this function, but chairman of this KLF, and Rasmi Ranjan Parida and all his team organizers for bringing together the best minds in the literary creative domain so that the people of Odisha get inspired and ignited to evolve as more creative people. Undoubtedly, literature has had a major impact on the development of society. It has shaped civilizations, changed political systems, and exposed injustice. Literature gives us a detailed preview of human experiences, allowing us to connect on basic levels of desire and emotion. We all know that Odisha, also known as Utkal Desh, is steeped in art, culture, and heritage. However, we sometimes move away from our roots or lose the sense of our being. It is only when we congregate during occasions like this that we get the opportunity to go back to our roots and also on an horizon by meeting other cultures. The grand theme of this year's festival is literature as reflection. I'm sure that the word reflection will have many connotations, and because the creative minds can take the liberty of interpreting this in many ways, we will have the pleasure of listening to the great minds reveal their interpretation. On a lighter note, as a politician, I sometimes regret having lost this liberty to see things in several dimensions. We are supposed to see things as black or white. However, I broadly see literature as the reflection of life, of culture, of history, of society, and of human experiences too. In the present world that we live in, we are constantly bombarded by new information every second. This is the price we are paying for being connected 24 into 7. Information is being updated and thrown at us at a pace that we cannot control. This information may be useful or otherwise, but we are spending time to filter it and then consume it. Therefore, in this scenario, I see it extremely difficult to pause and look back. I also realize that it is very important for us to remain connected to the past for the sheer necessity of not being foolish to repeat the earlier mistakes. I feel grateful to the literary minds for taking us back to the past and giving us the opportunity to introspect. Their creative works capture the past moments in a timeless bubble and allow us to dip in and drench ourselves in nostalgia. This need is an essential part of living itself, as we always need to look back, learn, and then move forward with confidence. I feel literature or literary work helps us to revisit the past and draw out the essence of those times to make our future better. Unfortunately, as a people's representative, it is a taboo for us to talk about what we did. Sounds like beating our own drum. Therefore, we are always expected to protect what would happen in the future. I accept this as the greater expectation of the people of my constituency, but I feel that looking back and delving into the past can provide a wider horizon for me to look forward with even more clarity. Being connected with people all the time keeps me rooted to the inner fabric of society. Therefore, my perspective regarding literature will tend to hover around society. Literature is a reflection of the society, is a fact that has been widely acknowledged. Literature indeed reflects the society, its good values and its ills. It is corrective function. Literature mirrors the ills of the society with a view to making the society realize its mistakes and make amends. It also projects the virtues or good values in the society for people to emulate. Literature as an invitation of human action often presents a picture of what people think, say and do in the society. In literature, we find stories designed to portray human life and action through some characters who by their words, action and reaction convey certain messages for the purpose of education, information and entertainment. It is impossible to find a work of literature that excludes the attitudes, moral and values of the society, since no writer has been brought up completely unexposed to the world around him. What writers of literature do is to transport the real life events in their society into fiction and present it to the society as a mirror with which people can look at themselves and make amends where necessary. Thus, literature is not only a reflection of the society, but also as a corrective mirror in which members of the society can look at themselves and find the need of positive change. Sometimes literature of certain period may paint a stereotype character connected to a profession or a community at large. However, we need to overlook these aberrations and find solace in the larger benefit that literature brings to us. I wish the team of Kalinga Literary Festival all the very best in their endeavor and hope that they will be able to make a mark of themselves in the minds and hearts of connoisseurs of literature in and around the state. I hope that this festival becomes a regular feature in years to come so that the literary mind across the globe find a deserving opportunity to visit Odisha and enrich its art and culture. As an elected people's representative, I feel that non-fictional literature has been very kind to us by providing us a platform to reach out to the people and interact with them directly. It gives us an opportunity to discuss several government programs and issues that need to be clarified for their benefit. I again wish Kalinga Literary Festival, its organizers and the team a very eventful and creative journey ahead and hope that the distinguished guests and audiences have a very fulfilling experience being here. Namaskar, Jai Hind.